Hey, what is up everyone? Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be putting together a $1,200 full PC gaming setup. So, without further ado, let's get on with the video. By the way, this does not include any shipping or tax. Okay guys, so here's the CPU we're going to be using. So you guys might be looking at this and saying, Ryzen 5 2600, why did I just go for Ryzen 5 3600? Well, the reason being, for some reason the price has just raised up like about $20 more. I did this build about a month ago, but I never really did a video about it. And then the prices were very different last time. So I had to figure out a way to, make everything work together and staying under the named budget of $1,200. But either way, this is a great CPU. It's not using the 7nm architecture. I'm pretty sure it's like 12nm or something like that. But either way, this is a great CPU, especially for the price. And yeah, there's just really no reason that I would see to complain about this. It's still a great CPU, especially for the price. But anyways, on to our next item. Okay guys, so this is the GPU we're going to be using, the Gigabyte Radeon RX 5600 XT. Now, as I said, prices have been different from the last time I did this build. So yeah, it rose about $10 more, not that big of a deal, but we're using Gigabyte's version. But I'm pretty sure MSI have one. Yeah, it's this one. So I guess just which one do you prefer? Do you prefer Gigabyte's 5600 XTs or MSI's 5600 XTs? But anyways, the 5600 XTs, I'm pretty sure you know this by now, is a beast in entry-level graphics card. Like, you can easily get, easily, no stress on the card, above 120 frames per second. It's just really nice graphics card. And for the price, you're getting a lot of value for your money here. And yeah, it's just really nice graphics card, and I wouldn't see why anyone would complain about performance with this thing. This thing is an absolute beast. So yeah, on to our next item. Okay guys, so for the power supply, we're going to be using Silverstone's 550 watt power supply. Now this is a great power supply, especially for the money. It doesn't have that much ratings as you can see, but it's from a pretty good brand. Quality wise, there shouldn't be an issue. It's 80 plus bronze. I feel like 80 plus bronze is a really nice spot to be in a budget build, because when you're on 80 plus, you're like, yeah, it's gonna save you some efficiency, but not gonna be that well. So 80 plus bronze, really nice rating. 550 watts is actually 200 watts more than we actually need. It's because you also want that room for upgradability in the future. Yeah, so yeah, really nice power supply, quality, and it's not ketchup and mustard. So yeah, that's really nice to see. But anyways, on to our next item. Okay guys, so for the motherboard, we're gonna be using the Gigabyte's B450M DS38. Now this is a Micro ATX build, by the way. But there's really not much to say about this. I mean, it's a motherboard that works with our CPU. It supports our RAM, and that's all to say. It's a very basic motherboard. Is that RGB? Dun dun dun. Okay, really just a basic motherboard. There's really not much about it, but it supports our RAM, it supports our CPU, and that's all we want on a motherboard. And has a pretty good VRM. But anyways, on to our next item. Okay, so the RGB hype begins. Okay, this is the Corsair Vengeance RGB Pro, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and at 3200 megahertz speed. Now, with Ryzen, especially with Ryzen 5s and stuff, anywhere from 3200 megahertz or 3600 megahertz should be excellent. I would even go as far as saying 3000 megahertz should work pretty nicely. But 3200 megahertz is really nice. And it has a ton of RGB as well, if you care about that stuff. Yeah, really nice memory kit. And if you guys are saying, if I took a cheaper memory kit, maybe I could have gone for a better CPU. I actually tried that, but that didn't work. So I said, we might as well spend that money on a better RAM kit. So yeah, on to our next item. Okay guys, so for our storage, we're going to be using Team Group's GX2 SSD. This is a really nice SSD, especially for the price. It's 512 gigs. That's not an insane amount, but it's definitely gonna do well unless you're like downloading 2 Call of Duty Warzone or whatever. But yeah, anyway, this is a really nice SSD. It's actually from a well-known brand, which is nice. Definitely nice. It's still faster than a hard drive. Still faster than a hard drive, but if you guys want, you could definitely get like a Seagate Barracuda 2TB hard drive if you really wanted to. But this will definitely do the job. But anyways, on to our next item. Okay guys, so for the fans, we're going to be using Uphere's RGB LED fan. 120mm, very basic, nothing really that special about them, but they will definitely do the trick. We're talking value for money. This is definitely value for money. We're getting some RGB fans, and it comes with the remote, it comes with everything, and it will definitely do the trick. And I'm pretty sure this is like 1300 RPM. Still really nice. It has some pretty good airflow, and yeah, really nice fans, and they will definitely do the trick. But anyways, on to our next item. Okay guys, so for the case, we're going to be using Dark Flash's Micro ATX case. This is a really nice case, especially for the price. It has real tempered glass, and yeah, it's other than that, it's pretty good. And also, it can fit 5 fans, which is exactly the number of fans we bought. And you know, it's important to have as good as airflow as you can possibly can. So yeah, really nice case. Again, I'm going to show you the measurements. Make sure it can fit in the place you're putting it in. Here they are. Measurements, check. Your table might not even fit where you're putting it. But yeah, always check that stuff out. But yeah, really nice case. It's very modern, very sleek. And yeah, on to our next item. Okay guys, so for the monitor, we're going to be using Skepter's 24-inch curved 144 Hertz game monitor. That's right, 144 Hertz. Might be looking at this saying, well, that brand, you never heard of it. Well, it has some really nice ratings on Amazon. I think Linus Tech Tips did a video about it, I think, or something like that. But yeah, anyways, it's curved, it's 144 Hertz. It's really nice. If you're looking on 1440p gaming, this is not the monitor for you. It's on 1080p. 1080p is still really nice and clear. Get that really nice looking, and yeah, and the ports on the back seem pretty nice as well. So yeah, really nice. Has some awesome ratings on Amazon, and I just really see no reason not to get him. But anyways, on to our next item. Okay guys, so for the mouse, we're gonna be using the Logitech G502 Hero. This is a really nice mouse, has a ton of programmable buttons and stuff, and I think you guys really appreciate all those programmable buttons. And the main selling point of this mouse is Logitech's Hero sensor has 16,000 DPI. I don't know who really needs 16,000 DPI, but I mean, it's there if you wanted. 11 programmable buttons, and it's just a really, really nice mouse, especially for the price. You're getting a lot of bang for your buck, and they also added a bit of RGB, you know, give it a nice touch. But anyways, on to our next item. Okay guys, so for the keyboard, we're going to be using the HyperX Alloy Origins Core. It's a 10 kilos keyboard, but if you really care about having that numpad, I mean, honestly, it doesn't hurt moving your finger from that side and just using like these over here. Anyways, if you really don't want 10 kilos, you can have the full size version, but for most gamers, they'll prefer a 10 kilos keyboard because it saves them more space for their mouse maneuver. But anyways, this is a really nice mouse. It uses you have 2 types of switches. By the way, it's HyperX's own switches. You have Aqua switches, and I'm pretty sure like HyperX Reds or something like that. But yeah, it has this Type-C connection, has a ton of RGB, but you can turn it off if you really don't want to have that RGB. But yeah, really nice keyboard, amazing value for money here. And yeah, I just don't see why you wouldn't like this keyboard. Okay guys, so for the headphones, we're going to be using Skullcandy's Rift on-ear headphones. Okay, so you might be looking at this saying, $18, they might have cut a lot of corners. Well, actually, no. These are some really nice headphones, and they will definitely do the trick. Audio-wise, they sound really nice. These cushions, they're very comfortable, and you can like do this thing. I don't really get it, but I mean, yeah, really, really nice headphones, and they will definitely do the trick. And it's from a good brand, so you know. Okay, guys, so here it is. This is a headphone stand. Now, you don't need this. You really don't need this. But, I mean, I thought I would add it in here, part of the budget, because, you know, I thought it would really give the build a nice touch, make everything really more organized and stuff. But, yeah, it's really nice. But if you don't want it, you can definitely save some money. But, yeah, it's really nice. It will definitely do the trick, holding your headphones. But, yeah, on to our next item. Okay, guys, so for the microphone, we're going to be using I don't know how to say that, but Mono's microphone kit. It comes with the pop filter, comes with the boom arm, comes with the stand if you don't have anywhere to, you know, put the boom arm, and it's a USB mic. This is a really nice mic. I can't stress enough telling you guys this is a really, really nice microphone. And it should definitely do the trick, since this is a streaming / YouTube or whatever build. This will come in really handy. But if you don't need a microphone, you can definitely save some money there. But yeah, really nice touch, and yeah, really, really nice quality. And yeah, let's get on to our next item. Okay, guys, so for our final item, we're gonna be using RGB mouse pad. Now, this isn't like one of those bigger ones, but it's definitely a nice mouse pad. It's actually from the same company for our RGB fans. So yeah, that's pretty astonishing. But yeah, RGB mouse pad, it's a really nice touch, and I think it would be really nice. But if you guys can like get something, if you don't mind spending a bit more, you know, you have like this, for example, the extended RGB mouse pad. But you know, RGB mouse pad, I thought it would definitely give it a nice touch. But anyways, I showed you guys everything in this build, and we came at a total of $1,199 US, and that was our budget for this build. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to drop it a big fat thumbs up, and comment down below what other builds you want me to do. Should I do a PC build or a PC setup? But yeah, anyways, I'll see you guys in the next video. And as always, see ya!